So I want to talk a little bit about grading and drainage today. So the inside of this garage wall, we've got some efflorescence, some spalling on the lower courses. You can tell that it transfers out here to the exterior stucco where it's covering block, and the stucco is just falling off all the way down the road on this garage wall here. This is the west side. We've got some issues with drainage. So we've got a drain right there. So anything draining in there is going to come this way. Then we've got some movement of the concrete here. You can see the left side of the garage door actually looks like there's a little bit more black in it than the right side. A little bit more space. So this side is actually lifted a little bit. I think there's been a little bit of heaving here, just a little bit. It's a little bit more elevated in the middle than it is on the left side there. So more moisture that gets back into that low spot down there, the more problems we're going to have. The more moisture that gets into the garage, the more that's going to evaporate in there, the more termite problems we're going to have. So we've got all this efflorescence, this stucco is just falling right off. We've got all these open expansion joints around here. All the water that comes through this driveway, it's going to fall right into there and go right underneath that slab and cause any of that heaving that we might see. Another thing is underground drainage. I love gutters, I love downspouts, I love when they terminate 6 feet away from the house, but I don't like it when I don't know where they go. There's some drains up here on the wall, so likely these drains hook up to the garage drains. And if that's the case, then all this water is coming down here, collecting all these drains and shooting out the side here. So we might want to fix that a little bit. So I'm thinking a lot of that water from the front of the house is actually just making its way back this way and causing water problems here at the garage. You can see how much spalling is happening right here at the garage stem wall. So we've got water issues there. Got the same thing on this side. A lot of spalling here, missing a lot of that concrete finish. And then we have spalling all the way back on this wall. So all of this has to do with moisture. And when we get back here, we're seeing a few gaps in this brick or slump block. What do you think the gaps are caused by? Step cracking. So this is going to slowly drop. The more moisture you have, separating or expanding these cracks, open joints, to make them more visible. You can see somebody went through here and tried to repoint some of it, just to try and patch it up so it wasn't so obvious before they painted it white, but it's still there. You didn't fill in all the gaps.